Yeah, I am streaming to Twitch. Yeah, I am streaming to Twitch. When I turned it on, it's like, do you want to start streaming to YouTube? No. You want to start streaming to YouTube? No. Twitch, obviously. Why would I ever change? Why would anything ever change? Obviously. Anyway, shoes. That's what the other reason I was going back here for. Shoes. I knew there were more than one reason. More than one. Very important. Shoes. That was it. That's what it was all about. Yeah. This thing might just start living here. And why shouldn't it? What's this thing, you ask? Well, just wait and find out. Have a little patience, why don't you? Oh, we got the double music going, don't we? Double music. Can't have that. One shoe is enough. Where's the thingy? The little thingy that goes on your leg. Oh man. Normally it's on that. Oh jeez. Where have I put it? Is that it? Is that the thing? How did it get over there? I think a cat might have moved it. You can't trust those cats. Can't trust any cats. They'll eat you in your sleep. Cat had a chance, it'd kill you and your entire family. It's the nature of the beasts, unfortunately. No loyalty, not to you. No, hardly to each other. Good morning, Shay. How has your Wednesday been? You know, it's funny, of all things, your chat has come up on my third-party chat program, but it's not up on OBS, and it's not up on the Twitch manager. It's like they don't want me to see the chat. That's okay, because I have that third-party thing, but if I didn't, then it would be chaos. There it is, now it just popped up. Why would they do that to me? Maybe it's a mobile thing. Maybe it delays your chat. No, that doesn't make any sense. Because then my words be even more delayed to you. And why would it come up in one spot? Doesn't make any sense at all. Plenty of room. Yesterday was a mess? Oh no, that's not good. What didn't go well with it? And remember, editing is a thing. So things don't have to go perfectly as you do them. You just edit out the bad parts. Eventually you'll learn how to film for the edit.
Hebe die Innenseite des Knöchels zum Ringkorn. Diese Übung spricht den unteren Rücken an. Letztes Mal. Genau, sehr schön. Als nächstes dehnen wir den Rücken.
The filming was fine. Oh, it was the painting. Of course, you did say the painting didn't go well.
Spricht die Rumpfmuskulatur an. Ein Durchgang noch.
I'm having a rather shitty work week myself. Consider painting work.
Hebe den Ringkorn über den Kopf und lehne dich zur
It
Seite.
was supposed to be a pretty sunset. Look like a buckle.
Lass deine Bewegung
Well, just retitle the video
kleiner werden.
and keep adding to it. Add like a
Unteren Rücken an.
desolate landscape in front of the apocalypse sky.
Ein Durchgang noch. Gut gemacht.
Nuclear aftermath. Yeah, there you go. Just paint over it. Isn't that what all painters do? Just paint over it. Well, I've got some fun stuff today. Look at this! I'm on Mustafar. Speaking of apocalypse, camera's over there. Isn't that fun? It's totally fun. I got so sick of my webcam. Can't paint over watercolor. I'm sure you could use something heavier. Just use like oils on the bottom where the apocalypse landscape is and just keep the sunset clouds. I can, of course, change this background to whatever I want. That is the beauty of a green screen. I got tired of the webcam that's over there. It doesn't focus properly, and it always shows the colors all screwed up. So I'm like, how else can I make this work? And this is what I've come up with. Probably makes more sense for Ring Fit anyway. You can see a lot more of me, especially in the actual Ring Fit scene, right? It's perfect. Well, it's okay. It's better. Might be a little adjusting here to do. Here and there, but I think it's pretty cool.
Hey,
I have no music playing. That's what's so weird. There we go. And I could still use the webcam just for this one view. So back in the garage, out of Mustafar. It seems to be able to handle it if I'm up close to it. I had to change where this light is though. I wonder if I need another light. I really don't want yet another light. Maybe I'll just adjust that light slightly. Anyway. Drago used to have this dream. Teach the world the joys of exercise.
aw,
How noble. It's very bright. Oh, well, bright's better than dark. I didn't want to be in too much shadow. Nicole! Welcome back. How have you been? How was your thing? Are you alive? You seem to be. It's very bright in the full screen. You mean this one? This is very bright? What's so bright about it? What's on the floor there? Oh. You can see the actual light. Oh yes, you will be able to see some actual lights. That's okay. I think it's like the sun shining down. I like it. That part I don't care about. Still recovering? I imagine so. Well, I hope you're taking it easy. And that boy of yours is taking care of you.
let's take that boat.
I didn't set the watch, oh no. What else is missing? Oh no. Coins just blow past. That's good. I was watching this guy talk about stream elements on YouTube. Obviously I wanted to make the most of moving to YouTube for the 24 hours that I was going to do it. And he was so paranoid about chat on screen. It's like, you don't know what people are gonna say. They could say real bad things, and then that's it. You're stuck with it on your video. But that's really just an argument, I guess, of why you should not stream and just have things sit there afterwards. It's not that hard to go in and edit something later to remove such bad language. I think the chat on screen is important in a live stream VOD, because otherwise sometimes people just don't know what you're talking about. Felt very ill this morning. Didn't give you enough painkillers. I usually feel ill because I've had too many painkillers. This is a lot of flying. That's probably loud. I'm sure that no one will pick that up. Wow, 2 dragon statues. I'm so hungry this morning. I had a potato. The last thing of yesterday. Potatoes are the most hungry-making food. Have a potato one day, you're gonna be hungry the next. Oh, you get a little glimpse of the old green screen there. Look at that. So much green. I couldn't find a way to not have to do second camera for the floor stuff. I think that's just inevitable. But it's not so bad.
Beine hoch und runter. Nicht zu weit durchstrecken. Hälfte geschafft. Noch 20.
I also love potatoes.
Noch 10.
My wife was very nice to me last night. Made me a baked potato with bacon and yogurt and
Rechts.
chives.
Toll gemacht.
It was like a real
Aber keine Eile.
fancy baked potato. It was quite tasty. Normally I don't eat after work, but I was pretty hungry. But always, whenever I eat potatoes, the next morning I'm gonna be so hungry. Something to do with the
Beim Ausatmen.
starchy carb, I don't know. What?
Gehabt.
What's that all about?
Squats. Und los. Das Gesäß ruhig halten. Genau. Super klasse.
Yes, kind of like that. I am it's been like 3 years of intermittent fasting. I don't know, it's been a long time. I think I started in 2018. Attempted to make pierogies. Did you like make them from scratch, or you just tried to like heat them up? I have a secret for making pierogies, but you need the right kind of pan.
Super. Weiter so.
I have a magic pan that I can't live without at this point.
Jawohl. Du bist Spitze.
I cook gyoza the same way. It's perfect. It's perfect every time. It might work in a regular pan. I could tell you my secret. Definitely just heat them up. So, first you get your pan. I don't know how, it depends on how many you're making, but make sure you have a decent amount of butter in the bottom. So melt the butter in the bottom of the pan. It's cooking with Shuno today. Dinner with Alex's dad. Oh no. Is she recovering from a heart attack? Was it a major one? Those come in all kinds of flavors. Speaking of heart attacks, so you get the butter all melted in the bottom of the pan. Then you take it off the heat, turn the heat off, put your pierogies in, or your gyoza, works for both. And then you fill it with like a centimeter of water in the bottom. And then you put a lid on it and put it on the highest heat. And then once you hear it boiling, or you can lift, like you gotta put a lid on it. Did I say that? Put a lid on it after it's on the heat. And once you hear it boiling, wait 3 minutes, then take the lid off. This will have basically steamed them all so that they're no longer frozen. And this is assuming that they're frozen. Had to stay, no visitors COVID. Ah, yeah. COVID making bad things worse. O'Brien, potatoes and eggs? Well, lucky you. There will be no breakfast over here. Not until lunch. Anyway, once 3 minutes has gone past and you've steamed the pierogies, take the lid off, and then you take tongs or a utensil or something, and you just flip all of the pierogies. And when you do that, I find that the water evaporates really quickly, and then you're just left with pierogies in butter. And you just fry them up till they're at the desired crispiness that you like, and serve with plenty of ketchup. Drop 5 pounds in a day? Well, sounds like you don't need to intermittent fast. Oh my god, the leg thing is extremely uncalibrated. How do I recalibrate things? It's making me be very long squats. Yeah, that's happening. Got it. Wow, thanks for all the uselessness. Oh, that's better. It did recalibrate. Well, hey there, Alex. I hear you've been taking good care of Nicole. Did you get all that, Shay? Did you understand my perfect way to make pierogies and gyoza? 2 large baked potatoes with butter for breakfast? Wow. That's not fair. Without the butter, just boiling water, no butter? Oh yeah, you definitely need butter or oil in the bottom for it to not stick. Pierogies cracked on top. Cooking the first time. Oh yeah, 5 minutes is too long. And don't use too much water. Use just a tiny bit of water. You only need it to steam them up so that they're no longer frozen. But I also use a really good non-stick pan. It's my favorite pan in the world. So I'm not willing to even try it in another pan because stuff sticks and it makes me sad. Yeah, once it's boiling and you have the lid on the pan, it only takes 3 minutes. Any longer than that, you're probably gonna make them fall apart. It's a lovely day on Mustafar. No, there would be no suffering. I've suffered enough. Look at me, I'm on a volcano. 1,200 calories. That's a very low amount. My mom just got the MyFitnessPal thing and she's been liking it. She's lost 10 pounds So she is quite happy with that app for tracking. Package said 10 minutes. Yes, to be fair, these instructions were on the gyoza package, and I just used them. Same instructions for pierogies. They work just as well. They're basically the same thing. Don't worry, I'm suffering. I'm suffering in many ways. Let it distract you. I'm suffering thinking about food while I'm super hungry. It's perfect. It's the perfect kind of suffering. What am I doing here?
Und los geht's. Erst mit deinem Bauch. Genau.
5 pieces of toast a day? I like toast. What are you putting on it?
Super.
14, 15. That's such a ridiculously small amount of food.
Toll. Spitzenklasse.
Moxie says the hardest part is because she has to watch me eat all of the stuff. I get to have more of all the stuff she wants to have. So our compromise was that
Super toll.
when we dish food, we dish the exact same amount, and if I need to go back for more, I go back for more. But it's so that she doesn't feel like I get this massive plate of food and she gets to nibble. Toast with nothing. Not even butter. Not even the bastardized butter of margarine. Oh yeah, I was talking about work earlier. Skip totally screwed me this week. They weren't extending me very well at all, and yesterday I got extended an hour, and they didn't give me a single order for that hour. Dave gets more plus, gets more sides. Yeah, I know, isn't that unfair? They screwed me by just like extending me from 7 till 8. Like basically the way it works is once you're within like an hour to half an hour to the end of your shift, they can sometimes offer you an extension if it's busy, which they did. So my shift was gonna end at 7, extended it to 8, and then at 6:45, I finished my order that I was on. I go and park near some restaurants, like we're busy in town. And then I sit there till 7:30, and at 7:30 they asked me if I want to end my shift early. It's like, why the hell did you extend me if you're not going to give me a single order? It's just very annoying. I can't read what's going on up there. Flatbread. You only have had flatbread once? Doesn't Subway make flatbread things? Do they have Subway in Germany? I suppose the word Subway is not very German. I always find if you have just found avocados, they're probably not very good. If you forgot they were there, it's probably too late. Uber doesn't exist here in any form. The only other one that's here is DoorDash. You do have Subway in Germany. Oh, there you go. But all of my complaining aside, it was actually a really good 3 hours that I had. My shift was from 4 to 7. and in that time I made 90 bucks. So that's 30 bucks an hour, which is actually very, very good. So I don't know if they were trying to balance me out, because if new couriers started their shift, they may have, like, the algorithm might looks at me and sees that I've already been taken care of, kind of. But they really shouldn't have extended me if that was the case. But there were also a lot of network glitches, actually all week, with the apps, so I don't know. They're just having problems. Yeah, 30 an hour, and that's before taking off gas and all that stuff, so. But usually it's, a good night is still like 25 an hour, like a really good night. It normally averages out after gas to about 20 an hour. So I can't complain, even though it was mean of them to be mean. I'm just a little salty that they wasted an hour of my time. Completely unnecessarily. Can I get tips? Yeah, that's including tips. Tips are part of your quote-unquote wage. They put the tip in as they order it, because nothing's in cash anymore. And there's a minimum amount that the order will be. Basically, if the customer doesn't cover that minimum in tip, then the restaurant has to cover it. So it's kind of a gamble for restaurants. That's why some say, like, some restaurants don't do it because it's not worth it for them if people don't tip enough, basically. I'm glad it's not cash, because if it was cash, I'd have to be carrying around cash. It slows you down once you get to the door. And then you gotta deal with people. I get to just drop the food, knock on the door, and run away. I hope they never go back to cash. Or at least I hope contactless delivery is forever an option and people just keep it turned on. Cash tips technically are taxable, at least in Canada. They are income, taxable income. And I think that they track it in the app. You have to put in what your current float is, I think. Otherwise, they might give you an order that you can't cover. No, that's a good question. I don't know. I'm not sure how they would know. But tips are taxable, so if you weren't claiming them, you'd be evading such tax. But since you're an independent contractor, technically nothing is taxed. You have to do your own taxes. So I have to keep fairly detailed records. Yeah, if they don't track it, then yeah, cash tip, I suppose. You could just pocket and evade those taxes. This is not legal advice. In fact, that's a bad advice. Shouldn't do that. Yeah, you're supposed to report your tips. Most people tip electronically now anyway. All hypothetical. One can talk about crimes without committing them. Oh no, I'm about to die. Thanks for helping me out. Ring. You give legal advice? It is your job, isn't it? Kick some ash? Is that because I'm on a volcano? Does my neck look longer than it used to? I feel like my neck got longer.
Zufall. Bergsteiger.
Yes? Oh, the weights are behind the green screen. Might have to do mountain climbers the old way. Like a peasant.
Schwungvolle Bewegungen.
Like a peasant with sore wrists.
Immer schön ans Atmen denken. Endlich geschafft. Noch 20. Noch 10. Noch 5. Links. Links. Toll gemacht.
Oh, good.
Schenkelpresse.
A thigh press rush, my favorite. Time to chuck the avocado. Chuck it into the volcano. Would I pay you for legal advice? They'd make you pay for medical expenses in Germany? I thought Germany was a good one.
Dauerfeuer. Nicht nachlassen. Weltklasse. Erdabwehr.
Avocado 1 is a little brown. Nothing's worse than an old avocado.
Als die Arme. Squats.
Oh good, more squats. Some expenses aren't covered.
Und los geht's.
Isn't there like a government? Like don't you have, what do we call it in Canada? Universal health care?
Es geht in die Beine. Spitze. Super toll. Jawohl.
I mean, some things aren't covered in Canada that really should be, like dentistry. It's ridiculous. So important to your health. Basic dentistry should really be covered. It's stupid. Like, go for a cleaning. Stop the rot, if nothing else. Maybe you have to pay for cavities, fine. Or fillings, I guess. Definitely have to pay for braces, because technically it's kinda
Elegant.
cosmetic. Although it can be for your health too.
Ganz offen. Und K.O.
Standing still as a stone. Yeah,
Stuhlhaltung.
in fear.
Langsam beugen. Und langsam zurück. Achte auf saubere Form.
Interesting. I mean, I guess I haven't really had any bodily surgery in my life. Is that true? All of my surgery has been mouth related. Those one alls cost me. Every single one of those cost me. They don't cover anything to do with your mouth. It's like it's not even part of your body.
Perfekt. Erzabwehr. Weiter drücken.
The ring is acting a little fishy.
Combo.
Ring ice combo? Oh yeah, the one I got rid of and brought back. That's ridiculous.
Uno, das, uno, das, uno, uno, das.
Blah, blah, blah.
Uno, das, uno, uno, das. Uno, das, uno, das.
It's weird being able to see so much of me in the camera.
Uno, das, uno, uno, das.
I think it's kind of angled.
Uno, uno, das. Uno, das, uno,
Or I'm angled. That's probably it.
uno, das, uno, das, uno, uno, das. Uno, das, uno, das, uno, uno, das. Uno, das, uno, das, uno, uno, das. Hälfte geschafft. Uno, das, uno, uno, das. Uno, das, uno, das, uno, uno, das. Uno, das,
I remember why I got rid of this exercise.
das. Uno,
It's ridiculous.
uno, uno, das. Uno, das.
It does get your heart rate going though.
Uno, das. Uno, das, uno, das, uno, uno, das. Uno, das, uno. Noch 10. Das. Uno, das, uno, das, uno, uno, das. Uno. Noch 5. Uno, uno, das. Uno, das, uno, das, uno, uno, das. Tadellos. Der Gegner ist genommen. Das ist unsere Chance. Power Knie heben.
Oh, I
Feuer.
see.
Nicht nachlassen.
So they take your money if you can afford it. They do that here too, sort of. For our medical services plan, you get a discount depending on your income.
Sehr gut.
Level 209. Really moving up. Wow. Close enough to 100. Oh, but I didn't even get to a half an hour. Is MSP free for everyone? I was wondering why I haven't paid it in a while. I should pay more attention to the news. I got an email from them telling me my credit card on file is about to expire. I'm like, I don't think I pay you. Or you don't send me the mail properly. Interesting. Was it considered elective surgery? Four years ago. What? Harley moly. Moyle? What's up, Harley? You arrived at the end. Lower body stretches. How fun for
Das
everyone.
statische Stretching beginnt. Den Ringkorn brauchst du nicht. Höre stets auf deinen Körper und dehne dich nur so weit du kannst. Stelle das rechte Bein vor
Hand on
und
your
stütze
hips.
die Hände auf die Hüften.
I said it
Beuge
right?
das rechte Knie und dehne die Wade
I said it right the
ins
first time or
linke
the last time? Like holy moly? Or like
Bein. Nun das andere Bein.
moil? Like Doyle?
Bist du nicht beweglich genug? Hebe einfach die Ferse an.
Moil.
Und langsam
Someone's not on mobile. Responses are too quick.
Winkle das linke Bein an und halte den Fußknöchel hinter
It's almost
dir.
like a
Ziehe
live
das Knie
chat.
nach hinten, um den Oberschenkel zu
Amazing.
dehnen.
It's Thursday, holy crap. We're almost there. Almost to the weekend.
Beuge
Is anyone
den
having
unteren
fun?
Rücken
Everyone
nicht
going
nach
to a
hinten.
party? Anyone having a giant big gathering? With all their friends and family?
langsam zurück. Stehe breiter, berühre die Knie und gehe dann...
2-second delay? Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Die linke Schulter nach innen
Much better than
und
mobile.
dehne das linke Hüftgelenk.
Been comparing delays lately. I can listen to the tip giving me tips in German. I just have no idea what they're saying.
Das rechte Hüftgelenk.
It's fairly quiet compared to the music, I will admit.
Knie und Füße zeigen nach außen.
The triceps is a large muscle on the back of the upper arm.
Langsam zurück.
Shouldn't it say the triceps are,
Verschränke die Finger
or the
vor sich.
tricep is?
Halte dich etwa in Sitzstellung und strecke die Arme nach vorne.
I got it all wrong.
Und langsam zurück. Hebe beide Arme und umfasse den linken Ellbogen. Das Ziehen des Ellbogens...
So no plans, no giant gatherings? Okay, everybody. We'll have fun being alone. I know I will. Resident Evil will be here though.
Andere Seite.
I beat it with Chris the other day.
Neige den Oberkörper
I guess that was on the weekend. And I started it with Jill. It's so much easier with Jill. I agree. I've been doing it
langsam zurück.
daily lately.
Das Stretching
And if I take a break from it,
Gut
I notice it. It's a good way to just keep your body doing anything. All you need is like half an hour a day. Put it on nothing but aerobic. And it's a good time. And it's even more fun when you get to pretend you're at the gym with your friends. I totally ignored Tip's tip. All right, well, another successful enough day. See everyone later. Probably not today, probably tomorrow. Bye-bye.
I guess that's about it for tonight, huh? Godzilla would like to say one thing. Arg.
Thanks for the follow. Bye.
I guess that's about it for tonight, huh? Godzilla would like to say one thing. Arg. Goodbye for now.